have some new prototypes that I think will get the job done for a fancy gentleman like yourself.
I'm Amanda Hurd. I was the art director for Helluva Boss. I am now the art director for Zoophobia, and this is my creator collection. Animation has always just been super captivating to me, especially with music. I always knew that I was going to be an artist just because of how animation made me feel and how I just wanted to live in that world of an animated world of any kind, really. At school, when we did the kind of career planning, situations, they always put me in graphic designer because they don't really know what to do with art with art kids. I think you know what you want to be, when you grow up. And I think that you should just follow that sense, and you should trust yourself, and you should trust your gut.
I was living in this mold-infested Portland apartment. I had recently just dropped out of art school.
Well, why don't you take an art class?
Why don't you see how expensive they are?
And I just had thrown myself into making a webcomic, and I was just super devoted to that because I knew that if I wasn't gonna graduate from art school, I was gonna at least tell stories through art.
And Viv found me through my art online, and she reached out to me and she invited me to work on the Has-Been Hotel pilot as an illustrator. Then I offered to help with some backgrounds.
I did a background test for it, and it went really well. And then I started doing backgrounds for the Has-Been pilot, and that was really exciting because those were my first real jobs in animation ever. And she really took a chance on me, and that really meant a lot to me. After I was working on backgrounds on the Has-Been pilot, I got brought over to another pilot called Helluva Boss, and I actually started doing storyboards on that. Just because I had some webcomic experience and I did little animatics for fun in my free time. So I just kind of did a lot of different things on Helluva. That led into me being background lead, and then that led into me being art director eventually for Helluva Boss, which was really exciting, and I never expected that would ever happen. When I was younger, my style really was not formed yet, especially in fashion. I was always a bigger kid growing up, so I could never find clothes that I felt comfortable in or clothes that made me very happy. A lot of clothing that I ended up wearing, I just kind of had to settle for, which was really hard because I saw a lot of people really finding themselves, growing up and being able to kind of express themselves. And that was just something that I never really got to develop as a young person. In my art, my characters would wear really bombastic outfits. Frilly dresses were a big one. I would draw characters just wearing these big, enormous ball gowns and colorful patterns and everything. And it really helped me explore who I was and my own identity, including my gender identity. I think that while I wasn't able to really wear clothes like that when I was younger, I was drawing them. And so I was crafting that style without even realizing it, really.
I put comfort first without sacrificing fashion.
Certain colors and patterns just make me feel a certain way. And I really like to kind of cater what I'm wearing to how I'm feeling. Whenever I'm walking around through the house or the office and I'm working, I just like to feel really comfortable and cozy, but also really beautiful.
It was a collaboration with Warren James under the stylish Occult brand, and they really nailed it. They did such a good job. They just kind of get it, Arian reached out to me, Mel, and Viv and asked if we would be interested in doing a creator collection, which was inspired by our personal styles. We sent them mood boards, basically, of clothing and accessories that were really inspiring to us or things that we already wore. We also picked a character from the series that we felt best represented us and our styles. So I picked Fizzarolli, which was kind of a no-brainer for me.
Is it bad that I'm getting hard?
Shut the fuck up!
Fizz is just such a wacky, zany character, and obviously he's just full of bright patterns and bright colors, and so I've always been super drawn to him as a character, but also his design, just because it's so unique and special. I really wanted to reflect him in this collection, just to kind of embody that confidence and that I don't give a fuck kind of vibe.
Don't worry, Oz. I'll be super low-key. Nobody will notice me.
So this is Queef. or a queef. It's a breed of kind of hell dog. This specific one was inspired by one of Fizzaroli's queefs. This is kind of the fancy albino specialized breed that we gave to him. And she's just precious, and I just love her. And she's very squishy and very soft. The box arrived on my doorstep, and I knew they were the samples, and I was so excited. It was just so exciting to see all the colors and all the patterns that we had looked at, and the quality was really nice too. I was really excited to see that, and so I tried everything on, and it just felt like me, which was really awesome because, you know, I was worried. I've never done anything like this before, but I shouldn't have been worried because they fucking killed it. Going through the entire process has just been really unique and has really made me feel like I deserve it. Like, it's definitely felt like a milestone for sure in my career. I struggled a lot with confidence, even when I was working on the pilots. Like when I got my first job, I was not a confident person. You know, I didn't walk into this job as someone who knew exactly who I was and had a style, even like a fashion style. Like I wasn't really that kind of person, but I really wanted to be. And over the course of several years of just working really hard and believing in myself and also loving myself too. You know, when you look in the mirror, don't put yourself down. Tell yourself that you are beautiful and that you are worthy of love and that you're worthy of respect and that you are talented and you're funny and you're interesting too, because I think growing up a lot of the time, I just did not think that I was that kind of person. I didn't think that I was really owed time of day. So I think that's why this has been such a special experience for me, because I think all of you guys made me feel that way. and yeah, it just feels really good.